Hi. You know, I know this may sound like a public service announcement to a lot of you here on YouTube and on Facebook, but I'm here to and any other site this may be posted on, but I'm here to give you a little bit of advice. Because I'm saying this from my own personal experience. If you have kids that are 9 and under, and unless they're mature enough to understand and what they can and cannot do when they play a certain game, my advice to you is don't let them play that game. Why? Because from my own personal experience, for those kids that are under 10 years old, they may not grasp the concept of how violent the game is, or the fact that it's just a game and it shouldn't be imitated. It's kind of like with the WWE. They tell people don't try certain things at home. They're not just telling adults, they're telling kids, don't try what we do at home. Well, the warnings should also be for games like this. Punch-Out for the Wii. Now, the Punch-Out for the Wii is rated E10 and up. Almost close to a T rating. Well, anyway, the reason I want to talk about this is from my own personal experience is because months ago I introduced my 6.5-year-old nephew to this game. Now I take full responsibility for that because what I was trying to do at the time was kind of get him into enjoying some different variety of games instead of always having the same Mario games, because he's a big Mario fan. So I decided to get him into something different. I had no idea he was going to take it literally. I had no idea that mentally he was not ready. So my advice is to any of you parents out there that have kids that are younger than 10 years old that mentally may not understand what a game is about and understand that it's just a game and it should not be imitated, don't let them play games like this, because it'll come back on you, it'll come back on everybody else around them. And how do I know this? Because my nephew has been not just punching me, but punching other people as well. Even going as far as to take little toys like a grabber and hit people in the eye, if you know what I mean. So my advice, because I'm going to take my own advice, don't let them play games like this. Because if you do, it comes back on you, it comes back on everybody else. Don't let them play these games unless they're mentally ready and unless they mentally understand, oh, it's not to be imitated. So that's just my advice, because think about it. How would you like it if you're just standing there trying to take a nice picture of a sunset with your family while you're camping? Next thing you know, you got your little kid punching you in the back for no reason. How would you like that? You wouldn't like it at all. So my advice, take my own advice from my own personal experience. Do not introduce them to games like this until they are mentally ready for those games. Until they're mentally ready to understand it's just a game. Don't imitate. And that's all I could say about it. That's all I'm going to say. If you got any comments, let me know. Thank you all for watching. Again, if your kids are mentally ready and mentally understand that this is not to be imitated, then fine, go ahead and introduce it to them. But if they're not, don't. And that's all I'm going to say. Thank you all for watching. Take care.